Uh-huh.
What's your favorite scary movie? You have to have a favorite. What comes to mind?
Halloween.
Halloween.
No, the one with the guy in the white mask who walks around and stalks babysitters.
Halloween. The night he came home.
What's yours?
Guess.
Nightmare on Elm Street.
Nightmare on Elm Street.
Is that the one where the guy had knives for fingers?
Yeah, Freddy Krueger.
You never told me your name.
Why do you want to know my name?
I want to know who I'm looking at.
Nice.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to the Scream Stream edition of the Queen's Council. I am your host for tonight, Reina Creole, and the queens we have with us tonight are Mad's Mama Bear, and we have, according to Christy, at the bottom, and we have Nina as well. How are you ladies doing?
Hey, we're doing well.
Trying to hide my comb so y'all wouldn't see me combing my hair.
It's okay. I was on Anna's stream and I'm like, oh, she's not going to bring me on right away. And she brings me on and I'm like, I have like lip gloss in the middle of trying to put my lip gloss on and boom. I'm like, okay, that was freaking embarrassing.
So I had the gloss and so I'm just like, oh shit, it's on my teeth.
Well, with the queens, you know, we always got to have a couple of honorary queens / toxic males on our panel as well. So with us tonight, we have Tom and we have Ords. How are you guys doing?
Doing fantastic. How are you?
Doing great.
Hello,
Doing
Tom.
Great.
How are you, Tom? Good talks. Anyway, ladies, good
I was
evening.
muted. I didn't even know what the hell is going on here.
Good evening, ladies of the Queen's Council.
I don't even know how I got here.
Words.
It's a time warp. Don't worry about it. I'll do the math for you later. Anyway,
To jump to the left.
Anyway, Keshi Queen will be here shortly. She's
And then
currently
it's
doing something over there. She'll be
Oh.
here shortly.
No problem for you to be here for her in the meantime. Oh, guys, so let's start by saying hello to our awesome chat because without them, well, we wouldn't have a show. So let's see who is here. Let's start from the top. AFK Bard says, I am excited for this stream. Bring it on. Hey, AFK, how are you doing? And I got to say, the candy corn wars need to be suspended. Or I will say this, you got to get in within the first 15 seconds of the show for the candy corn sides. Other than that, we don't go through that. But yeah, I gotcha. So glad that you are here. Next, we have Mr. Hyde, who says, unfortunately, I can't stay. I'm up at 4:45 a.m. Wow. Thought I'd pop in and say hi. Have a good live stream. Well, thank you so very much, Mr. Hyde, for hanging out and just dropping a hello. So we're glad you did. Feel the hatred. Hey, he says, I brought scotch.
Nice.
Hopefully you brought enough to share, man.
Yeah, you better share fuel. You better bring some Sunday night too, bro.
Ooh, can't let him down. Can't let Orts
What
down
kind
there.
of demented Teletubbies again?
What?
No. So far, the vote is Dead Island. So I think we're moving on from zombie Teletubbies, dinosaurs, and Grovers and all that. Yeah.
Ooh, naked Teletubbies. Oh my goodness. Yes, as Ord said, Amber will be on a little bit later. So I'll be glad to see her when she gets here.
I'm honored to be here.
Awesome. Oh, thank you. Glad you like the theme music. Switched it up to something that won't get copyright claimed by Warner Music, but I won't get into that. And Nick McCabe says, hey, y'all, wave, heart, and koala. And why is it every time I see koala, I think of Fatal J?
That's a good question.
It's the chlamydia effect.
Yeah, he's now been linked to that. You see a koala, say hello to Fatal J. Think of Fatal J.
Lorena, did you make that thumbnail?
I did not, and I am glad you asked. Are you guys familiar with the Fandom Menace?
Yes.
aka CJ. Yes.
Yeah.
CJ has graciously been making thumbnails for my channel.
Nice.
And he made the thumbnails for the Queen's Council. So I told him, thank you very, very much. He does awesome work, awesome work. I hope he has the bandwidth to keep doing these thumbnails for us because he does an amazing job.
Love
Yeah,
his
it's
stuff.
great. It's fantastic.
He's done a few of the thumbnails for the Queen's Council on when I'm hosting too.
Nice.
He's wonderful.
This one is really nice. So I was like,
Yeah.
ooh.
Yeah, I was like, oh, here's a picture. I think you can use a picture. We just kind of want it screen because I'm technical. I'm not artsy. I'm like, I need help with that particular part. And he's just like, yeah, picture looks good. Throw some crowns on there. I'm like, okay, dude, do what you do. I'll just
Christy,
wait to see
it looked better the other way because you're blocking it now.
No, I was just like,
like, you're blocking RIP.
Yeah, there you go. Yeah, that's better. That's better.
But yes, Fandom Menace, he is on Twitter, so definitely do give him a follow and tell him you like how cool his thumbnails are.
Yeah,
Definitely,
I do follow him, and I
definitely.
will.
So how
Definitely
many
let me know.
chicken nuggets does he get for his work?
Which one?
Phantom Menace.
Phantom
Fat
Menace?
Stevens, yeah, he gets chicken nuggets, right? Fat Steven
Fandom,
Seagal.
Fandom Menace gets paid in recipes. So I
Oh.
gave him my recipe for Jamaican style peas and rice. So he's good. So
Nice. That's
if he-
totally worth it.
yeah.
Mm.
So if he wants to hit me up for another recipe, I will gladly oblige.
For sure. What's up, Willie Woodward? I see you in there.
Hey, Sam. Nick's brother says, good morning, everybody. That's right. It is morning where you are down under. So glad to see you. Glad you are here. Nick and Sam are amazing supporters of the channel and everyone on this panel.
Yeah. These
Willie
folks, they're great.
Woodward, how you doing? He says, hey, Lorena Creole. Hey, Sam McCabe. Hey, AFK Bard. Ryan Dyer said, I subscribe. Well, thank you
Hey,
so very
Ryan.
much, Ryan. And please make sure you're subscribed to everyone else here on the panel as well. Thank
Ryan
you.
is the sweet guy. He always wishes me well on Twitter. So thank you for being here, Ryan.
Awesome. Stab the blonde already. Hey, Fat Steven, the most awesome
Fat Steven.
assistant ever.
Fat Steven
Why?
Seagal.
Ooh, I like your new icon.
Yeah.
Good.
I said he can show that one at night if he's on a stream with me, but not during the day. Not during the day, dude. Okay, Willie Woodward, dude. Everyone knows Ghostface's favorite scary movie is Two Girls, One Cup.
Wow.
Oh,
I
my.
love Ghostface Killer. I love it. Oh, I love all the freaking Wu-Tang. R.I.P. old dirty bastard.
Mhm.
This stream's going to be awesome. Yes, well, we certainly have got some great fun, some great times. Just kick back and have a great time with you guys. Zachariah 315 says, howdy, Lorena Creole. Nina Infinity, howdy. Mads Mama Bear, howdy. According to Christy, howdy. Howdy, chat.
Word, Zachariah.
Hey,
What up?
howdy.
Good to see
Everybody
you.
up. Amazing.
Love Zachariah.
We love it. Yes, Zachariah,
Howdy, partner.
another great supporter of ours. WTF. What's up, Fat Steven?
That's what I'm wondering.
Who
Okay.
you haven't beaten nobody out? You did. Why? How come you're not beating anybody up right now? Dude?
I just want to make sure I didn't forget
Yeah,
anything.
I'm surprised. Why isn't he beating anybody up? What's
Fat
going
Steven
on,
Seagal
Fat
beats
Steven?
up Ords. Do that. It's cool.
Fat Steven Seagal beats up Tom. Just does.
Bat Tom.
That Tom, yeah.
Steven Seagal beats up Bat Tom.
Why you beat it? We love Bat Tom.
Oh, don't be sad, Tom.
Fat Steven Seagal beats up Steve.
Oh
just
God!
does.
It was like Beetlejuice. You said his name like 3 times and he appears. Oh God!
I'm anywhere. I will whomp your ass, Steven Seagal.
I apologize, ladies. I didn't mean to invoke the wrath. It is Bat Tom. I apologize.
Fat Steven Seagal's gotten so fat he's not even beating people up anymore.
Dang. Gotta get back to that craft, dude.
Good point.
Kevin-
Good point.
And Cavatano Che is with us. Hello. At least Christy was not trying to open a 2-liter. Dang.
I'll just distract him with a bucket of
You know what?
chicken.
Hey, Batman. Can you just
Oh,
can
man.
you leave the ladies alone, please? They're trying to do their stream.
What are you doing here? Like, I'm macking on these chicks.
Like, I want to watch the show. Can you please not, Batman? Not this time, please.
How often do I get to hang out with 4 women? Would you get the hell out of here?
Okay, okay.
All right.
I think he's trying to say you're cock blocking.
Yeah. Damn, Robin. He's always Robin's always ruining it for Batman. I'm like rooting for Batman here, and Robin just ruins it for him.
My odds are really good here.
Morning. Zachariah says, howdy, Ord's Board. Howdy, Midnight's Edge.
Hello.
Hey, Clobbering Times. I call him
I
the
just
comic
spilled
book
water all over
consigliere.
myself.
Uh-oh.
That's
Uh-oh.
bad.
That's
all
not
right.
good.
That's
That's
all
not
right.
good.
I didn't get it on anything important. So
Hey, Snow Dub. I didn't know Ords and Tom were queen.
Well, little did you know, Snowdub. I am the bearded queen.
You learn
The bitch is
something every
back.
day.
And
Fact,
welcome.
Steven Seagal changed his name. You gotta highlight it.
Oh,
Okay, hold on. Let's see. I'll get down there pretty soon.
okay. Nice.
Besides that, Steven Seagal, like you bastard. Hey, Keely Chow. I have a feeling Ords and Tom are going to get pegged tonight. Oh my
No, we gotta save it for Saturday. We gotta save it for Saturday.
Oh my gosh. Keck
Okay,
44 says howdy, howdy,
Keck.
howdy. Well, howdy to you too. Cavatano, horror thrillers are best in a pitch black room with no light except for the movie screen. Remember to lock every door. Smile. Well, scared face, poop.
I might have to watch a scary movie tonight. You got me all in the mood now, girl.
Oh, I love it. I love it. Love
I don't know what to
scary
start
movies.
with. It's October. Like, what do you like? Seriously though, like, you don't want to like just dive into the straight Halloween stuff, but like, you want to start horror movies. But like, what do you start October with? You guys tell me real quick. What if you had a
I don't
movie
know,
to
but
start?
I got the Halloween or the Friday the 13th box set coming whenever it fucking shows up.
Oh wow.
Nice.
Lorena, you were about to say?
Oh, I was going to say, I just started out hardcore. I watched Texas Chainsaw Massacre, the
went right in
4K, the
Oh
4K
wow.
restoration. Yeah, I'm like about a third of the way through it. It's tough, but I can't stop watching. Can't stop watching. Folks, you know what? I'm trying to do some of these tip jar tips as they come in so we can hit those. The first is from Thomas, the Gilkman, the heart and soul of the Fandom Menace. Thomas, thank you so much for that tip. And you know what? Let's see. Let's hit you with a super chat.
Perfect.
But she got up. She didn't fall and die.
No.
So Ords, I usually start right with like Hocus Pocus just to
Oh.
like set the mood for the
Oh.
entire season.
Okay.
And then this year, I'm planning on finally watching Freddy Krueger for the first time. I've never
You've
seen
never
it.
seen the Nightmare on Elm Street
Never
film?
seen
Got it.
No,
Nice.
I've never seen it. And I'm only watching it because of Christy and Tom because they
Watch
went
it.
crazy talking about it on their
Absolutely.
movie stream.
Mhm.
I was like, really? Like I should watch this? And they were like, yeah, definitely. So
Okay, I got two more tips to go through. Sam McCabe. Oh, sorry.
I'm dying at the name of that's from one of the tips. So yeah.
One of the names.
Okay,
Yes.
hold a second.
Thanks,
Sam
thanks,
McCabe.
Nepalist.
I'm trying not to joke. Sam McCabe tipped 42.25. This is from Nick and me. Oh my god, you guys are awesome.
wow.
Oh my god, you guys are amazing with these tips. Oh my gosh, that's awesome. So I need to hit you guys twice. One for Nick and one for Sam. And you know what? Since this is both of you guys, and it was that here, let's do this one for you.
Like,
Imagine
what's his
seeing
name?
that.
And the dog's like, I'm with him.
Totally.
That's creepy as shit until the dog went up there. I was like, oh my god.
I was waiting to when I could use that. I was going to save it for my Welcome to Florida stream because they filmed it in Florida. But I'm like, you know what? I got to use that tonight. I got to use
That was
that tonight.
creepy. I loved
Nice.
it. That was so
That
great.
was awesome.
Gosh. Well, the other tip is from 2-liter Pepsi bottle. Tip $2.
That's
Tell
you,
Christy
that
I'm
Steven
coming.
Seagal. I know who it is.
He said, "Tell Christy I'm coming for your hair."
You know what's bad? You know what's really shitty about that? I was cleaning up last night after everything, and I fucking found a pair of pliers. I was like, "Are you kidding me?"
That sucks.
Like,
Oh
because
my
it's still like it was so hard. Like I have blisters right here, a little small blisters. Just
That's
trying.
what she said, girl. That's what she said.
I hope he did.
But thank you to Pepsi
That
bottle.
escalated quickly.
Ords.
Yes.
You know
My
that
goodness.
icon you got right now?
Yes.
So like I went to Universal Studios Halloween Horror Nights last year.
Yes.
Actually, it was the year before. But anyways, that fucking thing scared the shit out of me. I was like,
Oh, hold on 1 second. Let me do this for a 2-liter Pepsi bottle. Hang on.
Hello, Drew.
Wow. Wow. But yeah, Nina, this is a great movie. Trick or Treat. It's,
yeah, Trick or Treat. I went
Ooh.
to their little haunted house thing, and like that
Nice.
fucker like jumped out and scared the shit out of me. It was
I
great.
did a scary
Thank you,
movie
Dad
once.
Steven.
Mhm.
Let's see.
It's
You
called,
did?
Got
You
here.
did? What's it called?
it's called Unicorn Star.
Nick says, "Call me a heathen, but I've never actually seen the Scream films. They're a good watch."
They're good. I hate those kind of movies, and I even like them. And like, especially the first one. The first one's great.
I mean, do they hold up? I haven't watched them in a long time.
I have a love-hate relationship with the Scream films.
Same, especially
was-
the first movie.
I was kind of thinking the same thing.
I
Really?
love the first film. I like the
Mhm.
third one. The fourth one's okay, but here's my issue is, and the second one's actually decent too. But the problem is
I
that
like the second one.
it's not so much with the films themselves; it's what they did to horror films afterwards. Because we're still living in the wake of everything is Scream.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah,
I'd
every
have to agree.
single freaking
I
horror
agree.
movie after Scream ripped off Scream. It just got
it's tired
sickening.
now.
yeah.
Carbon copy. I liked the first Scream movie. I
Me
I
too.
I was thoroughly entertained, watching it. And after that, it was kind of like, okay, it's kind of getting old. And then they came up with the I Know What You Did Last Summer
Mm.
franchise, Final Destination, all of that. I'm like, okay, I'm done. But I like Scream for what it is. So yeah, kind of like a love-hate relationship for me too, but I
See,
don't mind
yo-
sitting in front of
There's that creepy fucker.
Let's see. Hold on 1 second. Willie Woodward says not Wu-Tang. Yes, I know. It was a joke.
Urban legend.
It's a part of one of the members of Wu-Tang is someone called Ghostface Killer. So yes.
No love
I
for the
do-
Two
I do
Live
know
Crew?
that. I'm not supposed to speak of the Two Live Crew.
Why not?
I love them. In
I
my
think
head,
you'll-
I'm just like, I got like 3 albums.
Why are you not supposed to speak of them? Who told you can't talk about the Crew?
It's a joke. My
Oh.
family was from the north, all right. So like
I was
one
gonna say-
summer we went to visit relatives in Miami, and
I was
that's
gonna
when
say.
I learned about the Two Live Crew.
Say, aren't they Miami locals or some shit like that?
Yeah, they are. Yep, Uncle Luke. Before it was Luke Skywalker
Luke
Productions.
Skywalker, the man, not the myth.
Yeah, I'm like, Luke Skywalker, isn't he in Star Wars?
He got sued by
Not
George
this
Lucas.
one.
Yeah,
Yes.
Chris
they
Rock
got
says George
sued.
Lucas is going to sue somebody. He meant Luther
Mhm.
Campbell. That's who he meant.
Luther
Speaking
Campbell.
of old school,
Uncle Luke. Banned in the USA.
luckily that there's
Man.
Flair.
That is one of the most, yes, yep, that one, but yes.
And of course, you got
I just
Granite.
want to say, people on the chat think that like that's my Halloween movie. No, that's the start of it. I start soft, and then the Hocus Pocus is first, and then it goes to crazy.
You know
crazy.
what? Culture, if you want on the stream, I'll send you the link. It's not a problem.
Get in here, you
Not
lion.
a problem. Not a problem.
He is just jealous.
Yeah, that's understandable. Can one of you ladies drop Culture the link?
I just
Okay.
sent it.
Okay,
Oh,
cool. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. All right. Let me see. Let's see. We got that. Got that. Got that. Trying to scan through.
This is going to turn into a sausage party. Y'all keep this shit up.
That's what she said.
He says he's kidding. Okay. He's
Oh.
all right. He's kidding.
Okay, guys. I have to introduce the queen herself, the queen of this kingdom. She rules this land with an iron fist and a heart of gold. May I introduce Keshik Queen?
Yay! Hey, Amber.
Hi, sorry, I'm getting situated. I'm not very good at this,
Oh, you're
Hey.
fine. You are perfectly fine, my dear. You're perfectly fine, my
Get your butt
dear.
on camera.
What? I'm going on camera. I'm just, getting these wonky headphones on.
Oh, no problem. While you do that, let me hit these two tips from the tip jar. So Trace XL tipped $10. He said, respect the queens when you see them. Thank you so much, Trace, for all of that. And let's see. Let's hit you with one of these two.
Who's this?
Tell me your name and I'll tell you mine.
I don't think so.
What's that noise?
Oops. I farted. I didn't think you would hear me.
Oh my God.
I love those clips from Scary Movie.
That's the best one too. It's the first one, right?
Yeah. The first one with the spoof. I love that one.
I love that one.
And Willie tipped $3, says, hey guys, lots of love. Well, thank you, Willie. So I'm kind of like out of I won't say out of clips. You know what? I'll use this one that I specifically got for Christy to use later, but we're going to use this now because I can't sit on it anymore.
Just goes to prove that you are the leading asshole in the state.
I love
that movie.
Wait, what's that movie? What is that movie?
Blazing Saddles.
Oh.
May I introduce the queen?
Hi.
Amber.
Hey.
Hi.
Hey, girl.
How you doing?
Good. I chopped all my hair off. I look like a boy.
You did? I can't tell because I thought you had a ponytail or something.
No.
That
You
jacket
cut
is
all
not
your hair?
real. There's no such thing as blue tigers.
Well, I can tell you definitely.
That's the joke.
Oh.
You definitely don't look
What
like
are
a boy.
you doing? Come say bye.
Yes, Hocus Pocus is
Love you guys,
definitely
bye.
a classic. That is
Bye,
a classic.
Orange.
Ernest Scared Stupid or It Isn't Halloween.
I saw that in the theater, yo.
That's a great movie too.
It's illegal not to have seen A Nightmare on Elm Street. That's what
It
Trace
is illegal not to have
saying.
seen
Yeah.
Nightmare on Elm Street.
Yeah.
I got like, I don't know, at some point, it's especially after Scream, I was just like, I'm done with like these weird slasher movies, so I never
Yeah.
watched it.
This one, Nightmare on Elm Street, is like parts like mostly psychological with a little bit of
And
slasher put in.
That's what I like. I like the psychological shit. I love like The Omen and like, Rosemary's Baby and like, that kind of like the psychological horror. I'm all about that shit.
That is what this is. And I was scared to death when I saw this movie. I slept with the lights on for like a week.
Wow, I'm excited. I'm gonna definitely watch that. I'm also a huge fan of Halloween. Like I like Halloween, especially the classic one. I never watched like 3 or 4 or whatever. I think I watched like the first 2, and then like that's pretty much it.
Yeah,
I usually stop after the first 2. Like even with Scream, like I watched Scream 1 and 2, and then I was like, okay, I'm done. Like there's nothing you can do with these movies anymore. Like it's over.
So is Halloween 3 a Michael? Does Halloween 3 have Michael Myers? Nina?
Or was that
I don't know. I
season of,
never saw the third one. I only saw the first
Okay.
two.
which one was Season of the Witch?
The third one.
Third one. Okay. Yeah, I didn't see that one. I don't think he was in that one. Hey Steven, how you doing? He says, good evening, Lorena, Creole, and crew. How y'all doing? And Lorena, you look beautiful tonight. Well, thank you so much, Steven.
Aw,
Us
so
here with
sweet.
all these other lovely, beautiful ladies tonight. And thank you, Christy, for dropping those links in the chat.
Amber, what's your favorite scary movie?
Hey, Demonjani.
I'm not a big scary movie person.
Me either. So I already said Hocus Pocus. You can't get any worse than that.
That's
girl. Come
a
on,
good
let's
one.
go.
Girl, no, but according to Daddy issue.
I know. Okay. There were three possibilities
Oh
of who
my
that is,
gosh!
and I know who it is. There's
Girl, I'm just like, you when
I didn't realize it at first. I just read the comment and I was like, what?
I was like, what the heck is that?
Is that Steve?
Gosh. Who knows? It could be.
I like
no, not sharp.
three possibilities.
Okay. Let us know. Hey, Snowed Up. I was at Halloween Horror Nights a couple years ago. So fun.
It's
Yeah,
so fun.
I can't do Halloween Horror Nights. I got this thing about people sneaking up on me, trying to touch me. I have to throat punch somebody.
They don't touch you ever.
No.
Just FYI.
They're not supposed
No.
to,
They're
but
not supposed to.
They're not
allowed.
supposed to, but you never know. I just have this thing about people jumping out and scaring me. I go into Terminator mode. I need like 3 bodyguards all around me, and then I'll go.
Yeah.
Then I'll go.
The funniest thing was I thought I was gonna be like really, really scared, and I wasn't. And then one of my friends is like one of those people that just scares at everything, and I just laughed my ass off the entire time at her. I was like, "This
that'd be
is so
me.
fun!" Yeah,
I'd just be screaming constantly.
I was just like laughing my fucking ass off at her being scared all the time. It was the best.
You know what, Willie? They can't all be winners. That's just how it happens.
Oh,
They can't all be winners, my dear. That's how that works. Love you. Let's
Creepy.
there's no creepy, dude. Oh, you know what other horror movie I really like?
Wait a minute. What is that from?
I haven't seen that one.
Why do I know that?
Oh my god, that's so cool.
See, the TV thing
very
reminded me of
familiar.
my other favorite horror movie, which is Poltergeist. I love that movie.
Oh,
This
that
is so wrong.
It is.
Wow.
It looks exactly like what it was supposed to look like.
The original
Oh my
title for
God.
Scream was Scary Movie. Ooh. Well, Nick, you can fix that. You can just, pick it up and watch it. Let's see.
Okay, so you know what I haven't seen too is the
Doesn't
other
happen.
one, the one that the dude is wearing. Oh,
Which one's
some of
that?
his phones are.
I see like a flag.
I'll be right back.
Oh, Elm Street. Oh, okay, cool. There we go.
Couldn't get it to register there. No, this is from part 3 where he busts out of the TV.
That's why I look
Welcome to
familiar.
prime time,
Yeah.
bitch. And then this is where he pops out of the floor and he's
Mhm.
the big fucking worm. He's like, you.
I remember that.
And Heather Langenkamp's like, oh shit.
Oh my gosh, yeah. Halloween 3 performed so poorly due to no Michael Myers that they brought him back from 4 on.
Actually, it didn't do that bad.
It's a pretty good film in its own right. Okay.
Actually, it didn't do that bad in the box office, but yeah.
Yeah. It just looked different. I wasn't turned off of it. I just never got the chance to watch it. So
I interviewed the director if you want to check it out on Midnight's Edge.
I most certainly will. Check that out on Midnight's Edge, y'all.
Tommy Lee Wallace, he directed that, and he directed the It miniseries and a couple other things I can't remember now.
Hey, so let's ask.
Oh, Fright Night Part 2.
Oh, I just saw Fright Night recently.
The original or the remake?
The original.
Okay, I was gonna say.
Yeah, I'm staying away from remakes. I saw the remake of the Texas Chainsaw Massacre, and that was the biggest freaking waste of time.
Nah, the original's better.
Yeah, and it's in 4K, so I'm excited.
Well, the 4K remaster, yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, so I have a question. What is better as a horror movie, since Christy and Tom are here and they know all these horror movies? Nightmare on Elm Street or Friday the 13th? Because I haven't seen
Nightmare on
both.
Elm Street.
Nightmare on Elm Street.
Yeah.
Well, you're asking, I'm biased, so
I mean, Friday the 13th, because the first horror movie that I actually bona fide saw in a theater was Nightmare on Elm Street. So
Really?
yeah, I didn't see Friday the 13th. I couldn't see any of those movies until I was like older. Like,
Mine was Scream. That's why I like it.
Scream was just, it was fun. Hold on a second. Hey, Adega Outlaw.
I was like, how old was I?
And I am going to get one more before I get another tip. I love the Texas Chainsaw Massacre 2003. I haven't seen that one yet. The original is better, but they did good. The movies after the 03 remake, though, yeah.
I can't watch stuff like that because I don't like when people are getting their limbs chopped off and shit. I can't do it. That's why I haven't seen Saw. I'm like,
Oh yeah, I've seen those, but I hated it.
You know, it didn't.
not interested.
It didn't. I mean,
Saw is more gore than horror. That's at least in my opinion.
So wait, Texas Chainsaw is like better than Saw? Like it doesn't like.
I would say, I mean, I haven't seen Saw, but with Texas Chainsaw Massacre, since I believe that was based on an actual case,
It was more based on, but with Ed Gein.
Okay, but the story itself, the story is more, to me, the story is more psychological with gore thrown in, but there's a reason that gore is thrown in. It's just not like, oh, okay, some guy's just walking around with a leather mask and a chainsaw hacking limbs off. It's not that simple.
Oh, it's not like that? Okay, great.
This is what I'm telling you without spoiling the movie. It's not that simple. And the reason why it's not that simple is why you watch it.
And you watch Texas Chainsaw Massacre to get to Texas Chainsaw Massacre 2.
Mm-hmm.
So you have to watch the second one too. Like,
the second one's just pure fucking fun. It's balls to the wall. It's kind of almost hilarious in how insane it is, because the original director came back like 10 years later to make the sequel, and it was just like a completely different kind of movie.
Mm-hmm.
I just love those psychological movies. That's what I love.
And you'll be more into like Nightmare on Elm Street and maybe Child's Play. Have you seen Child's Play?
Yes, I have. I love Chucky.
Yeah, see, then you'd probably you'd be more on Nightmare on Elm Street.
Yeah, then you'll really take to Freddy because he's got a similar playful banter that Chucky did.
Have you guys seen the Child's Play remake?
Nope.
I have. And the worst thing about it is that it's called Child's Play.
Yeah, I saw.
What I mean by that is it could have been a really good film had they just made it something on its own, and it's different enough from Chucky in the original Child's Play that they didn't need to make it Child's Play.
Oh.
Okay.
Hey, it really sucks because they had a little because the original doll is a killer inside of a he voodoos himself into a doll. This one is an interactive doll that was reprogrammed by a guy who kills himself and has nothing to do with like the soul of anybody in the doll. The doll itself is just like basically an AI gone crazy.
Mm-hmm.
And it just gets jealous of anybody trying to be Andy's friend but him. So
that's stupid.
Well, it's cool in and of itself, but it's like you should have made this something else instead of Child's Play, because it almost could have been like its own cool like thing, like this little interactive robot. Because what's cool is he can like interact with anything with like Bluetooth and shit like that.
Mm-hmm.
So he can mess with all kinds of shit.
I don't think it would sell as many tickets or whatever.
It didn't really sell them any anyway.
It was Nina. It was so bad, especially if you've seen the original Child's Play. It's kind of just like it's not. It doesn't. It's like it's mechanical, so to speak, as opposed to with the original Child's Play. You had a freaking psychopathic killer inside of a doll, and that in itself was cool because it reminds me of in the first horror movie that I saw.
We're gonna play Hide the Soul, and guess what? You're it.
Wait, what did you say, Lorena?
There's this old movie. It's from the 70s. I saw it and it screwed me up for life. It's called The Trilogy of Terror.
Oh, I've never seen that.
Tiki doll running around.
Oh, that's a good one.
Aaron Black. Yes, it is spooky, and that's what Child's Play reminded me of. The first movie.
Don't hate me, you guys, but I also really like Bride of Chucky.
Bride of Chucky's great.
Yeah.
I love Bride of Chucky.
It's for what it is.
Hey, you take it, outlaws.
I even like Seed of Chucky for certain bits.
No, Lord,
Tom,
that was a treat.
Did you ever watch The River on when it was on ABC? It was
No.
like by the producers of Paranormal Activity. Okay.
Honestly, I've not had TV in probably like 10 years, except for like a year, and I never watched it. So,
It literally came out 12 years ago.
well, it's actually probably been longer than that since I've had TV. But yeah, no, I didn't never, unless it's South Park, I really didn't watch it.
You want to know? Okay, I'm digging through stuff. You want to know how? I mean, I like horror movies. Here's House of on Haunted Hill.
I love that story.
I vaguely remember that one. Oh
Blair Witch
God,
Project.
Blair Witch.
I'll let you guys.
Christy, did you see the new The Haunting from Netflix? Like the
Oh, can you guys hold that for 1 second? I just want to do this this last step really quick. From Terminus Est, he says, "I want Ords to see this." So I guess Ords is watching. What do you call a dinner that Ords makes?
what?
Oh, I know this one.
Ords board.
An Ord smorgasbord. That's better.
That's good.
That was so good.
All right,
That
I'll
was
get
cute,
that
though.
out really quick.
Blair Witch, yeah, Tracy, you're right. Blair Witch was garbage, but I can't take away from what they accomplished with it. It was like the biggest catfish in history.
It was.
It really was. It really was.
I just,
fucking hated that movie.
it just felt like a waste of my time, kind of, when I was watching it. For Halloween, my tastes fall on the lines of the Alien films, The Craft, Hocus Pocus.
Ooh, I
Yes.
love Craft. Yes.
There's nothing gory or particularly.
Didn't the new reboot for trailer for The Craft just drop today? I haven't seen it, but
I think
They,
it
they,
has.
they were talking about it in the chat just a bit ago.
That is freaking unnecessary, man. The first one was great.
welcome to the world of
Yeah.
The
reality.
first one was pure 90s. I mean,
Yeah.
there's no way that they're going to be able to do
They're
that. And
trying to make the 90s older than they are.
If,
Yeah, it really is
when
true.
they do it though, I really hope that they do stick with the actual spells and rituals, like real spells and rituals, like they did in the first movie.
Mm.
Because I will give them props. That's one of the reasons why The Craft is one of my favorites, because that is what they talk about is actually real.
Well, are you monetized, Reina?
I am not.
Anyway, why don't we just watch the trailer now?
Let's see. Cool. All right.
Yeah,
Let me dig
and
that
according
up.
to Daddy Issues is absolutely killing me in the chat.
Christy, did you like The Haunting?
Oh yeah,
I liked it too. It was great.
I
That's
like.
seriously-
Here's 10 zombie movies, just right here.
Oh, I fucking hate zombie movies.
I like zombie movies.
I'm real stickler when it comes to zombie movies. They have to be pretty much Romero zombie movies, and that's it. Or Return of the Living Dead, and those are the only two I like.
Okay.
Well,
this trailer up here.
Yeah,
I didn't like the Resident Evil films. I haven't seen
I
it.
did.
The first one was okay, but I could care less after that.
I only watched the first one because I was like, I'm done after this.
I was not that huge of a fan of the first one, but I liked it for what it was, I guess.
All right. Craft Legacy.
Yeah.
Is that the right one? Okay.
Oh, so it's not
wait.
even a reboot. It's like a
Is it?
shit.
Yeah, is it
it's
a sequel?
shit sequel, yeah.
Oh no.
You got your volume turned
It's
off.
muted.
right?
Yep, I do. So let's do this.
Light as a feather, stiff as a board. Light as a feather, stiff as a board.
Okay. All right, let's do this. I know it feels fast, but it's nice, isn't it? To have a family unit.
Come on in to meet the boys. They're really excited.
Oh my God, David Duchovny.
New friends.
They let a sex addict on a movie with a bunch of chicks.
Yikes.
All right, enough. Settle down.
Wait, she got her period?
Yeah.
Hey.
Isn't that from Carrie?
Made us all cry at one point or another.
That gave me a
You should know
Carrie
about
flashback.
Yeah, kind of.
Oh, see, I love Carrie too. That was a great horror movie.
Freaking good.
What is all this? This is a ceremony to celebrate you. Why would you celebrate me? Because you're out fourth.
Just in time for first period.
This is all just a little crazy. Half the battle of having powers is believing you do. That's why covens have always been important.
Oh, here we go with the slowed down fucking 80s song.
You don't want to hurt him though, right?
Make it fucking stop, please.
The number
I
person is
know.
a danger to herself.
This looks awful.
This is horrible.
It's a sequel, evidently.
I was starting to get a little worried. Sorry, I was just hanging out with my friends.
That chick was so awesome. The one that she held the picture of. She was so fucking psycho.
I feel different.
Be careful. A lot of weirdos out here.
We are the weirdos, mister.
Please stop.
I'm
with
not
the fucking
interested.
80s and
I
70s
am
songs
not.
slowed down.
I am not freaking interested.
That
I
looked
am actually.
awful.
I am. What I saw, I'm actually quite happy with it.
I
Really?
don't care about the rest of it, but what my problem is the fucking why does everything have to have a 70s or 80s song slowed the fuck down like that? I am so sick of it. The next one was we're literally gonna get Rick rolled in one of these motherfuckers. It's gonna be all like never gonna give you up.
I didn't mind the first
Never
like
gonna
20
let
seconds of the
it
trailer.
down. Oh,
So-
for God's sake.
Yeah, I don't.
And then it just kind of kept going downhill. And I was
Yeah,
like,
it's
oh.
just, if anything, it makes me want to go back and watch the original movie.
I just watched the original like last month, so that's why I'm like, what? They
Okay,
remade it?
I will
Never
say
gonna
there's
give-
somebody in the chat that does bring up a good point. Amanda Gizzolato
Pizzolatto.
Yeah. Says, wait, has anyone ever actually had their period leak like that? It's been driving me nuts since seeing it the first time.
That's never happened to me.
No.
Yeah, no.
Nope. Nope.
It happened to me last week.
Crap. And they used my favorite line. Trace was like, no, this movie is going to suck. Yes.
Never gonna give, never gonna give.
The funniest,
crap.
the funniest period joke that I saw in a movie was in Superbad when that guy was like, "She perioded on your leg, man."
You got my girlfriend's period all over your leg.
Yeah, Thomas. That movie looked like garbage. It looked like absolute garbage. You know what, guys? Like 31 people viewing. Please do hit that like button. As soon as I saw the sparkles, I knew it was going to be cheap. Yeah. Uh-huh.
So is she supposed to be related to Nancy in some way? I mean, or like
I think they're just, I have not, obviously, I'm just
I don't know.
spitballing here. I think they're just going to say, oh, the same shit happened with this chick before in the same town kind of thing. And you're going to have one character who they're going to have one lousy fucking cameo from somebody in the first movie you just watch and to tie it somehow to the first film. And yeah, it'll be worse than Carrie 2 you watch.
Oh,
Ooh, I never watched
that
that.
hurts. Because Carrie 2 sucked. Oh my gosh.
Carrie 2 had some decent moments, but yeah.
Carrie 2 knew how to put everybody's reaction in the title. They actually just called it The Rage. They're like, everybody's going to rage over this. So fuck
Yeah,
it.
but Carrie 2, see, again, it's another movie that's completely unnecessary. It's like once you make a movie and it's like perfect, and then you make a sequel to it, and you're like, why?
You know what Carrie 2 was? Carrie 2 came from a time in Hollywood where they were still afraid to do remakes. But they're like, we can remake this movie if we just call it Carrie 2 and pretend it's a sequel, and we can just update the original.
I didn't like that because the original ended perfectly.
They did the same thing with like American Werewolf in Paris, and there was a couple other ones they did that with that were like, sequels like 12 years after the original that had very little to do with the original other than just retreading it, and they would throw one random character from the first film in there, and that was it.
Yeah, Thomas says, did any of y'all like the reboot of A Nightmare on Elm Street? I have not seen it.
I've never even seen the original.
I no. I refuse to see it.
So
if
you
it's
guys,
not Robert
so basically,
Englund, I'm not watching it.
What you're telling me is don't watch the remake. Watch the
remake. Oh my God. Here's the problem with the remake is you had an opportunity to try something interesting with this idea. They got the fans on board by doing the one thing, and like Mads was saying, like Robert Englund, yeah, without him, no go. But then they're like, oh, we've got this guy who's Jackie Earle Haley, and we're like, wait a minute, this guy kicked ass in Watchmen. Let's give him a shot. He would have been great had he had something to work with. The script is fucking horrible. They have this point where you have this. They had an idea they were heading towards 2/3 of the way through the movie, and they take a flip, and you're like, why didn't you continue down the road you were? Because now you just made this movie pointless. And basically the whole idea was they went, okay, what if Freddy is actually innocent? And that's an actual, like interesting idea to like take on, because the original one, he's obviously not innocent. He's the most loathsome creature on the face of the earth. That's the way Wes Craven wanted to make him. But like, that's what I at first thought like with the remake, I'm like 2/3 of the way through. I'm like, okay, let's travel this road. What if Freddy was innocent and these kids, sent him to his doom? That would make this totally change and flip it on its head, and it'd be different from the original. Oh, no. They fuck all that up, and it turns to shit, and it's garbage. And Freddy looks like a salamander. And they give him all these lines from all the other films. It's really dumb. There's a lot of scenes in there just to remind you of the first film. It's just stupid.
Yeah, Fuel the Hatred says they could have made Nightmare remake darker than it was. They failed.
Exactly. They had a good chance to do something different and unique, and they had a great actor playing Freddy, and they fucked it up.
Agreed.
Okay, Christy and Tom and Mads and Lorena, since I already asked Cashy Quinn, she didn't really know. What's your favorite horror movie of all time?
Oh,
all time.
Man.
Well,
I'll let you guys go first.
I don't know.
That's a tough one. All
Nightmare 2, 1, and 3 are just so perfect to me. I don't know.
Nightmare Dream Warriors is definitely
add a new Nightmare and you got yourself a perfect trilogy.
Right.
For me, it's a tie between A Nightmare on Elm Street and Halloween. Those for me,
Halloween's good.
Without Halloween, there couldn't have been A Nightmare on Elm Street, but just those two. Halloween haunted me as a kid because I'd only heard about it. I didn't see it in theaters, so I only got to see it on TV, and just the suspense in that, it was just scary as hell. And then Nightmare on Elm Street was more psychological, and that just like blew my mind. So those two for me, those are the two horror movies that are the gold standard.
I always used to put it like this.
Cool.
Like Texas Chainsaw
movie now.
Like I used to put it like Texas Chainsaw Massacre and Halloween are like the Beatles and the Rolling Stones, right? And then like I guess you could consider Friday the 13th to be like I don't know if you call it the Eagles, because the Eagles had less albums than most, but like somewhere in that line. And then like Nightmare on Elm Street's like Pink Floyd. Like you got we've never seen anything like this before. So like, yeah,
what
Chucky's
about
probably
that
like
dude
Led
with the needles in his head?
Pinhead, Hellraiser, oh shit, that's I don't know if you get into that or not, especially if you don't like the body horror type shit.
No, I don't like that shit. But I like freaky shit, but just like if it's freaky psychologically, not
Speaking of freaky stuff, and it wasn't really freaky, but it was a different premise, which is probably why I like it. There's a movie called The People Under the Stairs.
Oh yeah, good Wes Craven
Ooh,
film.
that sounds creepy.
That it's not super gory. It's creepy, and it's something completely different. I did not expect that coming from.
Okay, see, I like shit like that, Lorena. I'm gonna watch that.
You'd probably like that one. That's probably more up your alley, yeah.
Wow, The Thing. I haven't seen that in years. I have not seen that in years.
That's what I like, creepy ass shit.
I was gonna say, Nina, you'd probably dig more like Wes Craven, John Carpenter type stuff.
I do. And I love Dawn of the Dead. Like I love Wes Craven. Yeah.
Well, that's George Romero, but yeah, he's made mostly zombie movies, but he did a few other ones.
Also gotta
no,
say,
what was his? Wes Craven did do a vampire movie, didn't he? What was that one called?
Oh, a vampire movie?
Yeah,
I don't remember that. Mads, what were you saying?
Oh, he did that.
Also,
go ahead, Matt.
sorry. No, I was gonna say, also worth noting, and again, in my top 5 for horror movies, Exorcist 1 and 3.
Ooh,
Exorcist is good.
I have not seen The Exorcist.
The vampire movie.
Just the first one.
The vampire movie you're thinking of, Nina, is probably Vampire in Brooklyn.
No, I'm thinking of no. I'm thinking
Wes
of the
Craven. That's the only
Tarantino one.
vampire.
I'm
You're thinking of
Tarantino one.
Quentin Tarantino. He did, From Dusk Till Dawn, but he didn't direct.
From
it. He
Dusk Till
just
Dawn.
wrote it,
That's the one I was thinking of.
Vampire in Brooklyn. That's a nice cheesy ass movie.
I've never seen that.
It just came out on Blu-ray for the
You
first
will
time.
laugh more than anything. Hey, Coach.
Friends. How was everyone?
Oh my gosh.
So, Chrissy, you still haven't thought of yours?
I would definitely say, as far as like maybe actually classic maybe horror is Halloween. That's the one that's like one of the movies like I would rewatch over and over like I do with Summer. And then
oh my god.
Fat Steven dog Congo Bat Tom says People Under the Stairs is a documentary of Carol Baskin's ex-husband.
How did you miss that when you should have said it's the true story about the girls soccer team in my basement? Anyway, Christy, you were saying, sorry.
I was saying, and then Return of the Living Dead. That's another really favorite movie of mine. But it's kind of horrorish, but not really. It's more like a comedy horror.
That's more like a comedy, though.
Making fun of the Romero movies.
Yeah.
Send more paramedics.
Culture, what about you? Do you have a favorite horror movie?
Favorite horror movie?
Mm-hmm.
Culture only watches shit like Showgirls.
Yeah.
That counts as a horror
movie.
Yeah.
According to the guy Randy from Scream,
Yeah. 50 Shades of Grey probably ranks up there for me.
Which one?
Shades of Grey. That's a pretty good horror film.
That's not a horror film. That's just boring.
I can't hear you properly. What are you saying?
Yeah, you're really muffled, dude.
Yeah.
Oh, muffled or just low?
More muffled than low, but
try it again.
Okay. Now you're gonna tell me I'm hot. So anyway, 50 Shades of Grey, probably.
What the fuck?
For horror,
Jesus.
horror film. Probably my favorite one of all times is probably the first one I ever really gravitated towards was Halloween and the original Nightmare on Elm Street. Those two films were so important. I mean, I was the perfect age when they came out in actual theaters, so they were. I mean, that's my bread and butter, you know. But I appreciate almost everything Wes Craven ever did.
You guys are gonna make fun of me for telling you mine. Mine is Psycho.
Psycho is classic, girl.
Mine is Alfred
You
Hitchcock.
can't beat Alfred Hitchcock now.
No.
Yeah, and I saw that when I was really young. Like I saw that in Iran when I was like 5 or 6 years old, and that movie fucking freaked me out. Like I was like, oh my god, and I was obsessed with Alfred after that.
Well, you know, there's a link between Psycho and the Halloween movies
and Scream.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There is?
Janet Leigh is the mother of Jamie Lee Curtis. Jamie Lee Curtis was in Halloween.
Oh.
And then Halloween influenced Scream heavily. Yeah.
Yes, I know that. Well, I mean, it's kind of like they definitely kind of like took from.
And if it wasn't for Scream, we wouldn't have got H2O, which in H2O, Jamie Lee Curtis has a cameo with her mom.
Yes.
I never
And
watched
she's
H2O.
driving the psycho car.
Oh, she is?
Yes.
Oh,
It's creepy
that's
as heck, and I
cool.
love it. You're just sitting there like, oh man, I can't.
And she's the one who gets the line, everybody deserves a good scare. And then
Yeah.
after she says it and walks it away, you get to hear Marion's theme just a little bit in the background.
I also love The Birds. That
Oh,
movie
The Birds is great too. Yeah.
I mean, that movie just
Definitely one of my
always
favorites.
freaks me out.
Yeah, it's weird. A lot of those older films, the psychological ones, I think Nina was talking about the psychological thrillers and that type of horror story, like The Shining, stuff like that. That gets into
The Shining.
you know, yeah, that gets into you.
Here's Johnny.
You could be in that, you know, and
That's what I like.
yeah, it's that kind of thing.
You know what else is really good from Stephen King? The Thinner. That was a oh my god,
I didn't
so
watch
good.
that one. I think I read the book, but I didn't see the movie.
It was great. It's more like a mini series. It's like 2 or 3
I was gonna say that's one that probably could use an update.
It could. I think they should definitely update that one. I still loved it though. It was so great. So great.
Who's all looking forward to The Stand? Oh, sorry, Culture. What were you saying?
No, I was going to ask a question. You can, and then you do yours first. Mine will stay. We're good.
I was gonna say, speaking of Stephen King, who's looking forward to The Stand readaptation on Amazon?
The what?
The Stand.
Oh,
are you serious? I didn't.
Yeah, you didn't know about that?
I didn't know.
Yeah.
Whoopi Goldberg's playing the old lady. God, who the hell's playing the devil now? I can't remember.
What'd you think of the new Pet Cemetery remake, Tom?
I didn't watch it yet. I have it, but I haven't watched it yet.
Well, that's
I'm
for
real
you.
resistant.
Oh, hold on.
I heard it
a
was awful.
second. Nick has a statement here. It's pretty cool. Does anyone remember that film with Katie Holmes moving to a new house and finding those little goblin creatures? What was that one?
I vaguely remember. I can't remember what it's called, but
I'll
I've
track
heard.
it down.
Okay. Okay.
I'm gonna look it up.
I like rubber monster movies. Is it a rubber monster movie?
There's such thing as a rubber monster movie.
Oh, fuck yeah. It's a whole genre like Gremlins, Ghoulies, Critters.
Oh, okay. Man, I didn't know that was a thing. Huh. Hey, Vertical Horizons. I like Jeepers Creepers unapologetically. I've heard about that one. Yeah.
That's one of those few movies where I have a very hard time separating the art from the artist.
I've never seen it.
Well, the director is notorious. That's all I'm gonna say.
It was.
I don't know what this Katie Holmes movie is.
Think Cutie Vibes, something like that.
I think The Stand is going to turn me off before it even gets started because it has Ezra Miller in it. So,
Oh God!
No, which part does he play though? That's a good question.
No.
Does he play that creepy fucker?
I need a name to go with creepy fucker.
The one that Parker, what's his face, Lewis Parker Jr. played in the first movie. Or what the hell is it? He's a kid on Fox that had his own show. But he was the nerd kid, and then he turns into the greaser, and he's the one who knocks up fucking
Eddie?
Eddie or whatever, yeah.
Yeah, no, it's it doesn't. Yeah, my guess is he's Satan, but that would be, you know.
Oh God, no! Please don't tell me he's playing Randall Flagg. That is way off. If they're got him playing Randall Flagg, no.
Are you
That
sure
is the-
Ezra Miller is in this? I don't see him on the.
That is the
billing.
one thing they got right with the one remake they had a little while back, or not the remake, but the one with the kid and the Idris Elba.
Alexander Skarsgård's playing Flag. Just so you know, I didn't want to.
Okay, that's.
I love him.
Yeah, but see, Randall Flagg is more like Matthew McConaughey was perfect casting. Like he's perfect what Randall Flagg should be. Which is AKA the devil. But yeah.
Wow, Soul Assassin.
Wow. Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, I'm
Hey,
looking
Mark.
at the IMDb cast, and I don't see Ezra Miller on the listing at all.
He's in it.
Oh,
Cool.
You
Hey,
know,
Mark.
you know what?
Oh, hold on. Oh, sorry. Hold on one second. Mark says Asian horror movies are pretty good too. The first one I saw
they
was
are.
the original The
Dark
Ring.
Tower. That's the one.
The
I couldn't-
Ring, and The Grudge are the freakiest freaking movies. Actually, after I watched The Grudge, that's when I stopped watching horror movies because I was like, I'm done.
No, that was the one thing they got right in the Dark Towers. They had Randall Flagg played by Nancy McConaughey.
Chris, what were you saying?
I was gonna say with like the Asian horror movies, and Trace's highlighted comment, those are damn good movies.
Juno is fucking freaky.
Oh, I'm gonna have to watch
Oh my
those.
god. The
So-
Grudge, Juno, and The Ring. My god.
Because I've heard those Asian horror movies are
Well, I think Juno is The Ring, actually.
amazing.
No, Ringu is the ring.
Oh, okay.
Mhm.
Yeah.
I found I'm pretty sure I found the Katie Holmes movie. I think it's Don't Be Afraid of the Dark from 2010.
Ooh, if there's goblins in it, I'm gonna check it out.
Yeah, it's not even up here. So I was going to ask a question because Tom got to ask about The Stand. Have you guys read or seen the movies The Omen? Any of the Omen series?
I've seen The Omen. Yeah.
The Omen is like one of my favorites.
Well, let's start with Tom. Tom, what was your favorite Omen? And it could be the book or the movie. I don't care.
I have not seen. I vaguely remember the sequels. I remember the one when he was grown up more than anything as a kid because that was on cable all the time. But I do remember the first one probably the best. I have the box set, but I haven't watched them all.
Hi, Teresa.
Hi, Teresa.
Hi, Teresa.
I'm partial to Omen 4, but that's just me.
I don't even think I've seen 4.
And yeah, Ezra Miller is listed in the cast here, but it doesn't say who he plays.
There's 4
Yeah.
Omen movies. Shoot, I only saw the first one.
And yeah,
you definitely have to see the second
I
one.
like Damien. Yeah, I like Damien a lot, but that I'm weird.
Was that the second one, or
Damien was in 3 and 4 or 3?
which one was it when he was grown up and he was like in a corporate thing and all that shit?
I think that was 4.
Okay, whichever one that was one I always remember seeing on cable.
Because you and I had just recently talked about the first one on Christie's stream.
I
That's
love
it.
the first one. That one's my favorite. That fucking kid. Hate that kid.
Yeah, I'm a Damien guy, but so I was just curious. Any of you guys have any experience with the Omen books or movies? Yeah, they're really good. But see, I like that kind of weird stuff. Like they had this miniseries. They had this miniseries about like the devil coming to Earth. I think it was called. Oh my gosh, it wasn't too long ago. It was on Fox. Oh my gosh! Now, see, this is what happens when you get old and you get stream brain. You can't remember the whole point. It was really darn good. It was about the coming of days, the end of days. It was Flip. It was, oh my gosh, it was really good. And I give up. I quit. Don't pay any attention to me. Put the old guy back in the box.
Puppet Master. Wow, I haven't seen that in a long time.
I got the Puppet Master box.
You know what other crazy like little kid psycho movie that's good is The Bad Seed, and
I did see that one.
I love that one. That little girl.
Tom's got a kitty. I want to see.
He's being a pain in the ass.
Oh,
Mine is down under my desk. Her geriatric ass is sitting on my feet.
And
what's his name?
Asshole.
the Children of the Damned.
Oh, it's so cute.
That one's really good too, especially the older one.
Mad says, where's her comment? Paranormal Activity is hilarious.
I laughed through the whole
He's
thing.
ignoring me.
I you know what? I did kind of both. It's like I was laughing and I was scared at the same time. And it was just something about the setup of that first movie that
One of my coworkers kept going on about how scary this movie was. And you know what? Mom and I, when I was growing up, we used to go and rent whatever cheesy horror flick we could find. So we saw all sorts of stuff. And so I'm like, okay, I like a good scary movie. I'll go put this on. And it was so predictable for me. I'm sitting there laughing my ass off because it was just so cringe.
You know, it parts of it just was, but for some reason, it was such a good popcorn flick to like watch.
I never saw it. I do love ghost stories though. That's why I love The Haunting. The Haunting was great.
The Haunting was good.
So
Paranormal Activity was cheesy as hell for me.
That's what I freaking loved it. I saw some movie recently called what was it? Some horror movie. I guess it was kind of like Southern Gothic horror called Jezebel.
I heard about
You
that.
heard about it kind of went into territory that it really didn't need to for the story, but it was pretty cool. Haunted house, voodoo, bayou. It was pretty creepy. I don't know
Pretty
if you
good
guys have seen
kind of
it.
Halloween movie for sure.
Yeah, it was really good because this girl, it's like her mother died when she was young, and she comes back to the house after she has this accident, and she finds this videotape under the bed from her dead mother. So she puts the videotape in, and her mother's saying, you know, this is for your 18th birthday. You know, right now I'm pregnant with you, but I'm going to do a tarot card reading for you. So she starts this reading, and she's like, death, okay, that's transition. And she's like, I can't complete this anymore. I can't.
Oh shit, that's already creeping me out.
That I
That's
can't complete
awesome.
this anymore, and I cannot tell you anything else about it, or you know what, it'll spoil it. But that's what it is.
Death
What did I
means
miss?
change. Death means change. That's what the death card
Yes,
means.
that's exactly what she said. She said, you know what, it means change. But she puts that down, and then she picks up the other card, and her face completely changes.
Ooh, that sounds good.
So let's see, transition. So and her face changes. So like it's an addictomy or what?
It's a what? Sorry.
No.
Whatever was on the cards freaked her out so much. She went from being happy to, oh, holy crap. This is all kinds of bad. Yeah.
I
Well,
love
remember the name. Yeah, I remember the name of the weird miniseries. It was actually on broadcast television. It was on NBC. It wasn't Fox. It was called Revelations, and it had Bill Pullman in it as a doctor of, I think, psychiatry and stuff like that. And Michael Massey, if you remember him, he always looks like a freaky dude and always plays somebody terrifying. And it was really, really good. I enjoyed that.
Wow.
Oh, The Seventh Sign. Yeah, that's good.
I haven't seen that in a long time. That was good.
I've never seen that.
I wasn't expecting for that to be as good as it was. That was very good. Speaking of kitties, Pet Cemetery or Cujo? That
Oh
movie's
my
for pet
god!
lovers. I read both of
The
those
original Pet
books, and I
Cemetery?
didn't see Cujo, but I
That's a
did see
good
Pet
question.
Cemetery.
That's a
Pet
very good question.
Cemetery was way better as a book, personally, in my opinion. I think.
Yeah, I would have to agree because when I
Kitty-
saw the movie, I was just like, you're missing parts here.
Yeah, and I've heard the second one sucks even more than the first one. Like I heard it was like terrible, so I was like, I'm not watching this.
No, I ain't messing with that.
I really liked the first Pet Cemetery movie. Saw it at a drive-in. Wow.
Really? Wow.
What did it say?
Which one?
What is this with in regards to?
Oh, that's Paranormal Activity. We've been
Oh.
going back and
Yeah,
forth in the
sorry. I
chat
said
about it.
PAs for predict. Sorry, but it's very true. I meant to hit that one. Mark went back to something we talked about earlier. Remember the Blair Witch Project?
Yes.
People acted like it was so scary. I just didn't get it. Yeah,
Neither did I, Mark. I just felt
I wanted my money back.
completely sick,
No.
and I felt like I was gonna throw up after that. I was watching that movie in the theater. I was like, "What the
think
f*** is
you can.
happening?"
Yeah, that was funny because Tom had a pretty strong opinion on that. We were discussing it a few weeks back, and it was a good gimmick, a good hook, but it doesn't hold up.
Hey, another monster.
It didn't hold up throughout the movie.
Yeah, it didn't hold up that day.
Oh, here's another one. Tales from the Dark Side.
Love that one.
That was a staple.
Dark Side.
Dude,
I've never seen it.
did you guys ever stay up?
Oh, so good.
Creep Show's
TV
good.
show. I
yeah.
loved
Creep
the
show,
TV
yeah.
show.
Oh, you know what? I just remembered one that I watched as a kid, and it really freaked me out. actually it's with Betty Davis. It's called The Watcher in the Woods. And that movie freaked me out. I love that movie.
Tales from the Hood. Yes, I love that. That's a guilty pleasure. Tales from the Hood, I really did like. I really did like. You got horror stories from like a different aspect. That's a fun watch.
What was the other one you guys just named? Right before this? Right before the
Dark Side, Creep Show.
Or Tales from the Dark Side.
Tales from the Dark
Tales
Side.
from the Dark Side. Yeah, I was just I'm just like putting these in the tab so I can remember.
Tom, is that one on Blu-ray by any chance?
Yeah, Tales from the Dark Side. Yeah.
Okay.
When it comes to Tales from the Dark Side, mark down the movie because it was a whole TV series too.
Yeah, it was a TV series.
And that's what I remember from like the TV series.
Yeah.
And the movie.
On Creep Show. I mean, Creep Show was cool because it was a movie and a show.
Yeah.
I mean, I used to stay up and watch. I used to, you would stack all these great things on top of each other, like the Twilight Zone original stuff.
Ooh, I love Twilight Zone.
And all of those things.
And Tales from the Crypt.
Tales from the Crypt is great. I love Tales from the Crypt.
Demon Knight still absolutely one of my favorites there.
I mean, like, Are You Afraid of the Dark? I used to watch that every week.
Oh my god!
Another monster says, "Cabin in the Woods, best thing the bad robot douchebags ever did." You know, I saw that movie. I don't
remember if I saw it. I don't remember that one.
All I gotta say is, Chris Hemsworth and that motorcycle. Dang, that's all I'm gonna say. Those of you who've seen the movie know what I'm talking about.
I don't think I did see it. Now that you're saying that, I didn't even know Chris Hemsworth was in it. Now I'm more interested.
It's a good watch.
Yeah,
good watch.
Tales from the Crypt was so far ahead of its time. It had 93 episodes, ran for 7 seasons, and the people that made that were brilliant filmmakers. You had the executive producers were Richard Donner, Joel Silver, Robert Zemeckis. That thing was gold. I loved it.
Is Cabin in the Woods like one of those one of those like horror like rant kind of stories, like, or like is it a ghost story?
It's go ahead, Christy.
I was gonna say, which are you talking about, the remake or the original?
I guess the remake. I don't know. Whichever one is the one with Chris Hemsworth.
I didn't like the remake.
The remake.
Okay, yeah, that's the remake. What? So So when is the original from then? What year?
Isn't it from the 80s, Tom?
Cabin in the Woods?
Yeah.
It wasn't even that old when they remade it. It was like
2005.
It was one of Eli Roth's earlier films, wasn't it? Or somebody like that?
Yeah. The 2005 one, I don't remember who directed it, but yeah, all I know is that, Joss Whedon made 2011. So.
Yeah, because I saw the 2011 one and it was.
What movie am I thinking?
All right.
Well, there was in 2005. They made one in '98 too, I think.
The Cabin in the Woods. It just says there's one from 2011,
and that's the one that I saw. That I just saw recently. Joss Whedon one.
Are my dates wrong?
Yes, I totally agree. Fuel.
Original one is 2002.
What did you say?
And it was Eli Roth who wrote it.
Oh, you're thinking of Evil Dead.
Oh yeah, that's what I'm thinking of.
You're thinking of Evil Dead. Okay.
Yeah, I do remember.
Well, and I was thinking of Cabin Fever. That's what I was thinking of.
Okay,
Cabin in the Woods.
So there is only one Cabin in the Woods.
No, there was actually a 2004 one as well.
Okay, I'm going to have to look that up.
That one though was.
But isn't that the one with the something that was in the water? The Eli Roth one.
I mixed the two up. Okay, Cabin in the Woods is they remade it in 2011. Yeah.
Okay,
so now this 2011 Cabin in the Woods, is it like a ghost story or is it like Well,
I mean, it has monster in it, but it kind of. What do you think, Lorena? It has a spin on it towards the end.
It's like it's a spin towards the end. Part of it part of it it's psychological, part of it is like a game show, part of it.
Would I like it or would I hate it?
Or you know what? I think you would laugh your ass off through most of
That's
it.
what I did.
Because that's what I did. I just
Really? It's funny? Okay.
It's funny. I almost want to say, yeah, it's like rebooting Evil Dead and throwing some really sick humor in there. And you know, the usual. If you see something written in ancient Latin, don't freaking say it out loud, but you know they're gonna say it out loud.
Oh, and you know okay. You know they're gonna say it out loud. Okay,
and it goes from there, and you have the horror movie cliche. I think you would like it. I think you would like it if anything.
Okay, I'm gonna watch.
You're probably gonna be laughing your ass off through the whole thing.
I just want like a movie to creep me out the way like The Omen did, or
This
like
one isn't gonna creep you out. This one will make you just pretty much just laugh. Ew, that's gross. Laugh. Ew,
I
that's
want
gross.
one to just capture me, which I'm gonna watch this Nightmare on Elm Street.
Nightmare on Elm Street.
Yeah. But if you guys think of any other one, just let me know. Just be like, yo, girl,
Candyman was.
I love Candyman. Candyman is great.
I won't lie. I'm really looking forward to the remake.
The remake?
Never mind, I'm wrong. It's not a remake. Cabin in the Woods.
Cabin in the Woods. It is.
What film am I thinking of, Tom?
You're probably thinking of Cabin Fever like I was.
Okay. Okay. Fuel says Cabin in the Woods is a cliche horror movie on purpose. Yes, that's right. That's right. It's very
You know what? I recently saw one of those Stephen King ones. I forget even what it's called. Actually, it was last Halloween I watched it, and it was so bad. I was like, what the fuck? And it was like, it's on Netflix. And it's one of the ones that the couple go into this corn maze and they can't find their way out. I forget what it's called. But it was so bad, you guys. I was like, this is so bad.
Oh man. Oh, Fat Steven Seagal says, why aren't we doing Halloween movie watch parties? We should.
Yeah. The another good psychological one that I enjoy from time to time.
Sorry, Culture. It's called In the Tall Grass.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's fucking terrible. Don't watch it.
Thanks for subscribing.
What were you saying, Culture?
Yeah, what were you saying?
I really enjoy, if you were talking about psychological and kind of fun, is 13 Ghosts.
Oh,
It's
I
about-
love that movie.
Yeah.
I love that movie.
I
Tony
love
Shalhoub is
that.
awesome. Yeah.
13 Ghosts was good. I remember I really liked it at the time when I watched it. I haven't watched it for like years, but I remember I watched it when it first came out and I really liked it.
Yeah, Matthew Lillard is in that, and he's kind of that eccentric blonde guy. He was in Hackers. He was one of those actors that just got parts, and I would like go and try to see the movies that he was in because he was really entertaining.
Yeah, he is entertaining. I really like him. And
Yeah,
Shannon
and-
Elizabeth was in it too.
The
Yeah,
guy.
but he knew going in he was going to die, but he led the family through that movie. It was so great.
I like that movie. I remember. Maybe I'll rewatch that because that was pretty good.
The guy who was the lawyer in that movie, I actually know the actor in 13 Ghosts.
Really?
Nice.
Yeah.
The one who
lawyer, did the lawyer split?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh wow.
He loved that. He said that was like one of the coolest bit parts he ever had.
That's cool.
It was so bad it was good. Yeah. Yeah, it was. And Trace, I saw that you tipped $5. He said, you want to laugh during a horror film. I got you. Final Destination.
Oh,
That
yeah.
series has some of the most ridiculous ways for people to die. There is gory sometimes, but so over the top, you gotta laugh. Yes.
Yeah, I definitely watched that because Devin Sawa went to my high school.
Oh, really?
So I was like, I'm watching that movie.
That was.
I
Final
will say the pool scene that was hard to watch.
Oh, yeah. That was kind of it's pretty messed up.
That was a no, thank you.
Hey Thomas, The Shining.
But I only watched the
horror
first
movies ever made. It's up there, Thomas.
Yeah, I agree with you, Thomas. I love The Shining. And also I only watched the Final Destination 1. I was like, I'm out after this. Like I was like, there's no point.
Yep.
Mm-mm. Yep, dying. I'm telling you, they were absolutely hilarious. It's like the Tommy Knockers.
Ooh, I like Tommy Knockers. Yeah, I've
I
seen
saw it
that.
one time.
I liked it. See, that's what I'm saying. I like movies that freak me out. It's not like, like Tommy Knockers, Tom knocking at your door. I love that. Like it, like the rhymes and like it just like kind of goes into your brain and you're like, oh, that's creepy.
It's like the same thing with like The Shining. Yeah, and Doctor Sleep, because I had never seen The Shining before and I sat down to watch it and I'm just like, it sucks. It really sucks you in.
Yeah. I've never seen Doctor Sleep though. What's that?
That's the sequel.
Oh, I don't think I've ever seen that.
Yeah, it was all right. It was all right. What's up, Mads?
I'm laughing at Mark. Sorry.
Well, yeah.
Who doesn't?
Oh yeah, I was thinking about watching that, but I heard it was terrible, so I didn't.
Which one?
Doctor Sleep.
It was okay. I mean, I saw it on HBO Max. I mean, Ewan McGregor was in it, so superficially, it's why I kind of liked it. But it was okay. Tom, did you see Doctor Sleep?
Oh yeah, I liked it a lot actually.
Oh, you did?
Yeah.
So I should watch it?
I thought it was pretty good. I mean, it wasn't like mind blowing, but
For what it was good.
yeah.
It had a
You guys think so? Okay, I'm gonna watch it then.
My only complaints were like, which is weird because I don't see why there would be any problem, but I had this heavy duty, like 25% different feeling watching through the whole thing. Because like it's a sequel to The Shining, but it's not. It is what it is. It's like because it has like, okay, like just little stupid things are different. Like the trike is a different color.
Yeah.
The pattern in the floor is just slightly different. There's other just little 25% differences. Instead of just doing a deep fake on the characters from the first film, they have other actors playing them who look a lot like them. And we even have Henry Thomas playing the Jack Nicholson role.
Yeah.
But whoever they got playing Shelley Duvall's role, holy shit. But they should have just deep faked over her face because she sounded just like her, same body type and everything. But it was just like, I don't know what the deal was, why they didn't, and why the few little things are just kind of slightly different from the original film. Because it's Warner Brothers. They own the original. So I don't know. And they marketed it like it basically was a sequel to The Shining, but maybe it was just the director decided to go a little bit different.
The only reason I love The Shining, and the only reason I decided not to watch it was because I heard it was so terrible. And some of the stuff that I heard was stuff that you're talking about. So I was like,
those are just minor problems. Like that's just really minor stuff. Like I said, it's just like unless you really know The Shining that well, you wouldn't notice.
Okay.
Amber, have you seen The Shining at all?
No, I'm not big into scary movies. I watched Trick or Treat with Ord, and it was so scary.
Dude, no.
I was
Amber,
like the whole time. I don't know.
Amber, you'll like The Shining over Trick or Treat because this Trick or Treat is one of those like jump scare movies.
Yes,
Shining is not like that.
The Shining is
not like
very, very psychological.
Yeah,
and
it's subtle.
It's like you have the pieces that you have to put together, and the cinematography is also a good part of it, too.
Yeah, I mean, it's Kubrick, right?
Yeah,
the original one.
Yeah.
And then the sequel is basically Stephen King's way of fixing what he felt Kubrick fucked up with his story.
Well, I definitely think if you want something to freak you out a little bit, but you don't want to just be crazy like Trick or Treat, no, I wouldn't watch that. I mean, I only found out about it because I went to Halloween Horror Nights, but I definitely recommend you watch The Shining.
Okay,
I've never seen what's that one? I've never seen Resident Evil.
I like Resident Evil.
The big point of contention with The Shining was Stephen King's original book. The Shining was this thing that was a little bit different than what it is in the movie. And in the movie, it's more about Jack Nicholson's character is an alcoholic to deal with the fact that he has The Shining. And, he passes it on to his son, what have you. In the movie,
Stop spoiling it, damn it.
Kubrick is more. It's just Kubrick was more of just about like showing
Cute.
alcoholism. So like it's a little. There's a big difference there. In the second film, it's more about the mysticism and shit.
Yeah, because the first one you see with his alcoholism together, you see like the cognitive dissonance that he has. Like, for example, I'm not going to spoil it, but let's just say Shelley Duvall comes across something that's pretty damn disturbing about what her husband is doing. And the way that Kubrick lays it out, it just ratchets up the tension. It's crazy. It's crazy, but it's psychological things like that in that film. So I think you'd really like it.
I think you'd like it, Amber, especially if you say you like Resident Evil. I'm surprised that you like Resident Evil, considering you say you don't like horror movies.
I think it's different. It's a different kind of scary movie. I don't know.
Resident Evil's like Aliens.
Yeah.
Did you play the game, Amber?
I'm sorry, what?
Did you play the game or know people that played the game?
No.
Oh, only reason why I say that is a lot of people who don't like horror movies, when they know people that play the game or played it, it really doesn't affect them as much.
Okay.
Yeah, it's intense and the tension ratchets up in the film in a good way. How do you guys feel about swarm films like The Hive and Arachnophobia?
Fuck no. No way.
Well,
who's talking about arachnophobia?
Fuck that shit. I hate bugs.
Me too.
Arachnophobia. I laughed at that one. I just thought.
By the way, it's the 30th anniversary of Arachnophobia, if I do say so.
Crazy.
I directed that movie back in 1990 with the wonderful James, or is it John or James Goodman, one of those.
Oh my god, no! I hate bugs. Like I can't stand that kind of movie.
We had real spiders.
I know.
Ugh.
That spider sack exploding.
No.
They used little pinpointed air to get the spiders to move, right, Frank?
We did all kinds of shit to get them fucking spiders to move.
Ooh, you know what other movie freaked me out, and more so because it's kind of based on a true story, but it's not like gory or anything.
Rocket Man?
No, the Mothman Prophecies. That movie's fucking creepy. I love that movie.
Spiders did nothing wrong. Hey,
Yes,
show
they
that.
did. I'm sure they did. They shouldn't be inside.
Amber, you should watch that too.
You know what gets spiders all riled up? Is if you get a
Mothman
bunch of male spiders and then you toss in a female, it gets them all riled up. You think I'm kidding?
Stop talking about your wife like that.
Oh, you want me to talk about my wife? I'll talk about my wife.
I know. She's a Black Widow. I get it.
No, arachnophobia. Just had a cameo from Aragog. Little Harry Potter humor there.
Yeah, I got you. Funny thing is, when I first saw Aragog, I did think of.
Yep.
I like
He's my best friend. He was.
A night with my wife in bed is like the Star Wars sequel trilogy. Okay, you get all excited and it's just a big old disappointment.
Oh my Lord, have mercy. Oh,
I like Silent Hill. Silent Hill freaked me out.
Silent Hill was really freaky.
Yeah, it freaked
I
me
wasn't
out.
scared. I was kind of like, what the heck am I watching?
But then again, I was a fan of the video games, though, Lorena. Have you played the video games?
I had not. I'd heard of them, but I hadn't played it.
Lorena, I got to put the smackdown on somebody. To highlight the gospel according to Mark Lee with a C. Says the Fog remake was cool. Get the fuck out. Get the fuck out. Don't ever come back. The Fog remake is one of the worst fucking things to ever fucking happen. You don't touch John Carpenter's work, okay?
Tom has
that movie with Tom Welling was one of the dumbest fucking things I ever sat through in my life. Now, you don't have to leave. I'm just kidding. But no, that fucking thing was horrible. Horrible. Horrible.
Man.
Horrible.
How can you try to even attempt to improve over John?
That's right. The Field of the Hatred said the Fog remake was mixed shit. It was worse than shit. It was mixed shit.
Ouch.
Look, Mark does have a point. There were a lot of actors in that went on to other great properties. So
that doesn't mean shit.
Mark
It
is
also
like,
had
okay,
it
never
had
mind.
Tom Welling in the son of a bitch too. That didn't save it.
Oh my gosh.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
I've
Yeah,
just been
Amber,
reserved up until that
but,
moment.
but Stephen, no one
No.
touches one of our kings.
Amber, look, I'm telling you though, you
They're not
definitely got to watch
touching.
the Mothman prophecies. That movie's just freaky, and it's based on a true story, so it freaks you out even more. You're like,
Oh,
holy
my
shit.
God. Okay.
Hey Ryan. Oh my god. Ghost
Yeah,
of
Rob
Mars.
Zombie learned the hard way. You shouldn't mess with Carpenter.
Hey, Lorena,
Yeah.
can we take that test? I was excited to take that test.
Yes. Let's take that to wrap up because this man, we may have to do this in another Queen's Council. I love talking horror movies.
You know, yeah.
Me
Why
too.
don't we do Halloween for all of October?
I think we should.
I think we should. I thought that's what we were doing.
Yeah.
I thought that's what we were doing. I think we should do that.
I know that's what I'm doing on my channel. Okay. All right. So let's share this. Oh my gosh. It's like we had like between 30 and 35 people watching. Thank you.
Yes,
so much.
sorry, Lorena. I'm so sorry because you had a whole show planned, and I asked you guys what your favorite horror movie was.
That
and then-
derailed the whole show.
You
Yeah,
know
I'm so
what?
sorry.
Yeah, but you know what? It's okay because we always try to have a plan and that plan gets shot to hell. So
I apologize, though. That was my fault.
yeah, good discussion. Good discussion. So that just means you can take my topic from this week and whoever's hosting the Queen's Council can pick it up. But this one from BuzzFeed, which is actually a pretty cool quiz. Find out once and for all if you could survive a horror movie.
Ooh, can I go first?
So who wants
Go for it.
Go for
All
it,
right,
Nina.
all right,
You
here
hear
we
a
go.
strange sound outside. What do you do?
Okay, definitely not check it out. Ask your neighbor to check it out. Ignore it. Laugh it off. What's the other one?
Oh, that's the next question.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. Probably ignore it.
Okay.
Oh,
The phone rings. You answer it, but there's only ominous breathing on the other line.
Oh
What
God.
do you say?
Says very funny. Stop prank calling me, or I'm calling the police. Listen, this isn't very funny. I've got a gun and I'm not afraid to use it. Nope, I've seen this in the movie way too many times. I hang up immediately and call the police. Oh no. I'm going with listen, this isn't very funny. I've got a gun and I'm not afraid to use it.
Is that your final answer?
It is.
Okay. Michael Myers has escaped from the containment facility in your town. What precautions do you take?
Oh shit. Lock every door and window.
Is that your final answer?
Actually, wait, no. Shit, I don't know. Yes, it is. Yes, it is.
Lock every door and window. There we go.
Fuck, that traps me in my house, though. That I was like, fuck, I don't know if I want to do that.
You live on Elm Street, and your best friend across the street just died the other day in their sleep. All the police found were mysterious claw marks. It's late at night, and you're getting sleepy. What do you do?
Oh shit. The last one. Do some research on the Freddy Krueger person your best friend mentioned right before dying. That's what I'm gonna do.
Is that your final answer?
Yeah, that's my final answer.
Okay.
Because that's funny.
You're a counselor at Camp Crystal Lake, and all of your cabin mates have gone missing in the middle of the night. What weapon do you bring with you to check on them?
Oh shit. Oh my god. Probably a knife.
Knife?
Why not?
Is that your final answer?
No, it's not. Shovel. That's easier to swing.
Shovel, here we go. You and your friends find a Ouija board in your attic. What do you do?
Burn it.
I'm assuming that's your final answer.
That's my final answer. I didn't even need to.
Said burn it.
I didn't even need to read the actual things. Burn it.
Okay. In a creepy antique store, you find a monkey paw that will grant you 3 wishes.
Ooh.
How do you proceed?
Yeah, I've heard stories about those things, so I don't make any wishes. That one.
Okay. Is that your final answer?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, it is.
Okay. Your friend invites you and some friends to their cabin for the weekend. While there, you find an old book in the basement with some weird words in it. What do you do?
Oh no. Read them out loud because I'll freak everyone out. I let my friends read it out loud, even though I'm a little nervous. My friend reads it out loud without telling anyone, and we all get mad at him because why would you do that? I convince everyone to just leave it alone. That one. I convince everyone to just leave it alone.
Okay. Is that your final answer?
Yes, it is.
Okay. You move into a new house and your daughter starts talking to the TV.
Oh, shit.
When you ask her about it, she says, they're here.
Oh, no. Oh, no.
How do you respond?
Turn off Paw Patrol.
Get the fuck out. You go down to the cops and you tell them, you know what? I tried to get my daughter out TV. I changed the channels and shit didn't work. All right. So I got the fuck out. I just want to let you know so you didn't think I killed the bitch or nothing.
I probably laughed nervously.
That's
at
an old Eddie
first.
Murphy bit. I can't take no credit for that.
Yeah.
Is that your final answer?
They're like, what is it with white people in horror movies? Be like, come in the house, be like, oh, this is beautiful, baby. It's beautiful. We got a beautiful place, got a fireplace, and the stairs look beautiful. Good. Oh, too bad we can't stay though.
I know.
There's this tape.
He's in that Haunted Mansion remake. Yes. There's a tape going around rumored to kill you 7 days after watching it.
Oh,
The
no.
mysterious tape shows up in your house. What do you do?
Well, I would probably like freaking burn it.
That's not an option.
It should be.
It should be. It should be an option. You hide it away, but then it randomly starts playing. Oh my god, that's creepy. Throw that thing out ASAP.
Is that your final answer?
Yes, it is.
Okay.
It's a tape.
You almost didn't make it, buddy.
Oh, almost, but I did. But I
You
did.
made some questionable choices along the way, but you somehow managed to make it out alive. Sometimes you have to learn these things the hard way.
Ouch. Ouch. I made it. I made it.
Anyone else want to try?
I'll do it.
Okay, cool. We'll let Mads do it. Okay.
Give it a refresh. So yeah.
Let's go for Mads. All right. You
Oh,
hear-
Reina, did you make it?
Oh yeah, I was Survivor.
Okay.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. You hear a strange sound outside, Mads. What do you do?
I would check it out.
Okay. The phone rings. You answer it, but there's only ominous breathing on the other line. What do you say?
Yeah. Sadly, this one actually hits a note here. Listen, this isn't very funny. I've got a gun and I'm not afraid to use it.
Love it. Michael Myers has escaped the containment facility in your town. What precautions do you take?
Yeah, lock every door and window.
Okay.
Lorena, which one did you pick for that?
Which one?
The Mike Myers one.
Mike Myers. I think I said go to a friend's house.
Honestly, I'm split 50-50 on that one, but yeah.
I know. I was thinking about that too. The go to a friend's house.
Let's see. You live on Elm Street, and your best friend across the street just died the other day in their sleep, and all the police found were mysterious claw marks. It's late at night, and you're getting sleepy. What do you do?
You guys know me. I'm a researcher by nature. You drop me any information, I'm going to be looking it up.
Okay,
Gotta go with the deuce research.
do some research on this Freddy Krueger person.
Oh yeah.
All right. You're a counselor at Camp Crystal Lake, and all of your cabin mates have gone missing in the middle of the night. What weapon do you bring with you to check on them?
Knife, 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 knife.
Knife.
Of course, I'm not going to make it, Mark. I'm a white girl.
See, at first I was gonna take the knife, but the shovel has like a longer reach, so you can like whack at people and shit.
You and your friends find a Ouija board in the attic. What do you do?
Yeah. Don't touch it. Just leave it where it is. Don't touch it.
Don't
Nope.
touch it. Okay. In the creepy antique store, you find a monkey paw that will grant you 3 wishes. How do you proceed?
I'm slightly evil. You guys know that. Give it to someone who kind of sucks and let them do what they want with it.
Nice, Matt.
Yeah.
I'm
Your
slightly
friend,
evil.
I know. But hey, this is horror movie survival. Can't be nice. Your friend invites you and some friends to their cabin for the weekend. While there, you found an old book in the basement with some weird words in it. What do you do?
As much as I want to say convince everyone just to leave it alone, I know I will have that one friend that will read it aloud. And yeah, I will be going, why would you do that? I can actually see that scenario in my head.
Oh no, that was the other one, wasn't it?
Which one? Nope.
Yeah,
Oh
what's the
no,
other
you
one?
picked the right one. Oh, I thought you picked the one above
No,
it.
no, 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 no. There was one below it, actually. It was when I was referring to.
You move into a new house and your daughter starts talking to the TV. When you ask her about it, she says, "They're here." How do you respond?
Yeah, nope, getting out.
There's this tape going around, rumored to kill you in 7 days after watching it. A mysterious
Throw it out.
tape shows up in your house. What do you do?
Throw it out. Leave it out of Value Village. I don't care.
Oh my god, leave it at a value.
You're the lone survivor. That's
Oh,
what I
damn,
got.
man. Nice.
Okay, I gotta say thank you for all of the support in the chat. Y'all saying I'm gonna be dead. I don't need to be
know how
fast.
you
I just
didn't
need to
die.
be faster than the other guy.
Damn, I should have taken the knife.
I don't know how you didn't die.
Anyone else want to try?
I think Tom should do it.
Who should do it?
Oh, Amber would be perfect. Amber should do it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, we'll let Amber do.
I probably
Last-
won't survive, but
Last one, but who knows? So you hear a strange sound outside, Amber. What do you do?
I'd ask a neighbor to check it out.
There you go. The phone rings and you answer it, but there's only ominous breathing on the other line. What do you say?
I hang up and call the police.
Karen, I'm just joking.
Totally.
No way, man. I'm from the hood. Snitches get stitches. No, no.
Michael Myers has escaped from the containment facility in your town. What precautions do you take?
I'd go to a friend's house.
See, that's what I picked. You live on Elm Street, and your best friend across the street just died the other day in their sleep. All the police found were mysterious claw marks. It's late at night, and you're getting sleepy. What do you do?
Chug a Red Bull. That's
I
funny.
know, right? I don't like any of these answers, but I guess take a warm bath. I don't know.
Okay. Okay. You are a counselor at Camp Crystal Lake, and all of your cabin mates have gone missing in the middle of the night. What weapon do you bring with you to check on them?
I like the shovel, like Nina said.
Yeah, you do, girl. Yeah, take that shovel.
Do they have a head of a severed head of a mother?
No, and I wish that
Then
was
you're
an option.
fucked.
Wait, hold on. I have a question about this question. Where is Camp Crystal Lake from? Like what movie?
Yeah, good question.
Friday the 13th.
Okay.
It's in New Jersey.
Yeah, that's where you're going up the walking arsenal.
New to Jersey.
Jersey.
New Jersey.
New Jersey.
So are you picking the shovel then, Amber?
Shovel, yes. Please.
We're on Team Shovel.
Yes.
Welcome. You and your friends find a Ouija board in the attic. What do you do?
Leave it and don't touch it.
Just leave it where it is and don't touch it. I picked burn it.
I think burn it in the spot with the house and then get out.
Oh, in a creepy
Burn the
antique
house.
store, you find a monkey paw that will grant you 3 wishes. How do you proceed?
I don't make any wishes. I've heard stories about those.
I picked give it to someone that kind of sucks and let them freaking want that thing.
My girl.
Your friend invites you and some friends to their cabin for the weekend. While there, you find an old book in the basement with some weird words in it. What do you do?
Convince everyone to leave it alone.
That's what I picked.
That's what I picked too, girl. Yeah.
You move into a new house and your daughter starts talking to the TV. When you ask her about it, she says, "They're here." How do you respond?
I'd probably just laugh nervously. Yeah.
I said, we're getting out of here right now. We're getting out of here right now. There's this tape that's going around rumored to kill you 7 days after watching it. A mysterious tape shows up in your house. What do you do?
Throw it out.
That's what I picked.
I like that. I like that question is what's a tape?
But it wasn't.
But I did make it, right?
You
did make it. You made it, Amber, just like me. we may have gotten stabbed along the way, but we
made it together.
There is multiple requests for Christy to do the quiz.
Okay.
All right, Christy, we'll let you do the quiz.
Yeah, if there's anybody who's gonna ace this bastard, it's her.
Exactly.
Right?
If she doesn't get known, Christy is the hard.
No offense, I know she's got her horror chops too.
According to Daddy Issues says, why isn't the other Christy taking the quiz?
He's funny. Okay, Christy, here we go. You hear a strange sound outside. What do you do? And you can't tell it to kiss your grits.
You check it out.
Oh.
Here you go.
She's gonna get herself killed.
Herself killed. She's
Tell
gonna
me
be the
what
first
movie-
to die.
Tell me what movie that they haven't checked it out. That's
Look at
not a
you.
spoof.
Dead.
Yeah. Did you always do that? The phone rings. You answer it, but there's only ominous breathing on the other line. What do you say?
Nope, I've seen this movie way too many times.
My girl. Michael Myers has escaped the containment facility in your town. What precautions do you take?
Go to a friend's house so he can kill them instead.
Exactly, girl.
Oh, that's why you picked that. See, I thought you don't pick that one because what if he wants to kill the friend? I wouldn't want to
give a
be with
shit.
her.
No, who cares about the damn friend? They come into your house.
Trace is absolutely right. It's not an option, but it should be. Trace XL says, "Kiss my grits, you creep," and hangs up.
Oh my gosh, that's funny. Oh my gosh. So you live on Elm Street and your best friend across the street just died the other day in their sleep. All the police found was mysterious claw marks. It's late at night and you're getting sleepy. What do you do?
Okay. You live on Elm Street. Probably do some research on this Freddy character.
Know your enemy. That's right.
That's right. That's right.
You're a counselor at Camp Crystal Lake, and all of your cabin mates have gone missing in the middle of the night. What weapon do you bring with you to check on them?
Bring a fucking hammer.
I like that.
Stop.
She's gonna go Harley Quinn on her.
No, you didn't say open a Pepsi.
Oh.
You have to find pliers to do that in Christy's household.
You and your friends find a Ouija board in your attic. What do you do?
You burn that motherfucker.
That's what I'm
Burn
saying.
that shit down.
Burn it. Burn it down. In a creepy antique store, you find a monkey paw that will grant you 3 wishes. How do you proceed?
You give it to someone that kind of sucks and let them do what they want.
That girl, yes.
That's the same one Mads picked.
I picked that one too. And give it somebody else's problem. Shoot, you know that stuff first. Your friend invites you and some friends to their cabin for the weekend. While there, you find an old book in the basement with some weird words in it. What do you do?
You convince everyone to leave it alone.
Exactly.
Yeah, you do.
Read that crap out loud. Shoot. See Evil Dead? You move into a new house and your daughter starts talking to the TV. When you ask her about it, she says, "They're here." How do you respond?
It's going to be the first answer. Or get out of here right now. But I really would want somebody to be like, "Who's here, Carol Ann?"
Yeah, I really wanted someone to pick that.
Hey, Tina Bojan, how are you doing? How are you
Hi, Tina.
doing?
Hi, Tina.
The first,
Steve, I found this monkey paw. It's yours.
That's funny.
That's great.
Oh, I want one of those wishes. The one will be I wish for the curse to be on the one who gave it to me.
That's smart, Mark.
Oh, God. So there's this tape going around, rumored to kill you 7 days after watching it. A mysterious tape shows up in your house. What do you do?
You throw that thing away ASAP.
I feel like the guys on this would definitely watch the tape thinking it's porn.
Yeah, well.
I'd be like, I don't have a fucking VCR. What am I going to supposed to do with this?
I know, right?
The lone survivor, of course. I wouldn't expect anything less from Christy. All right. All right. Hey, 16-bit mascot.
Hey.
Good to see you.
Does anybody die in this game? I don't think anybody dies in this game.
I think they do, but
hey, we almost.
I can try.
I almost died.
Tom, you want to try to die in this quiz?
I can try and die quick if you want me to. I know we've been going longer than you planned, so.
Let's give it a try. Go ahead. You hear a strange sound outside. What do you do?
Check it out.
Okay. Phone rings and you answer it, but there's only ominous breathing on the other line. What do you say?
First one.
Very funny. Stop prank calling
Yep.
me or I'm calling the police.
Yeah.
Mike Myers has escaped from the
Throw a party up in this bitch.
And you live on Elm Street, so what are you gonna
Take
do?
a warm bath.
There you go.
Nighty night, dude.
I'm trying to die up in this bitch.
Wouldn't you have picked take a quick nap if you really wanted to die? Because he comes.
No,
to
if you have to see the movie though. No.
Oh.
Yeah.
Makini says I'm black, so they even think.
I think I'm picking the right answers. Here's my point. And then this one, why would I bring a weapon? I'm gonna make sure I get my head chopped the fuck off.
They're just playing a prank. And what you do with the
let's
Ouija
play
board?
it. Let's play it. Let's play with the Ouija board. Why not?
Convince your friends to play it. Yeah, I could see you being that guy.
Immediately make 3 wishes.
Yes.
For more wishes.
What do you do with that old book?
Read it out loud. Do it myself.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm trying to pick the absolute worst answer for everyone.
You're doing good.
Move into a new house. Your daughter says they're
Who's
here.
Carol Ann.
That one.
That one. Who's here,
I was
Caroline?
gonna say laugh nervously, but I'll go with that one.
So what do we do with the tape?
Watch it.
Watch that sucker.
Dude, you are.
I didn't do the best. I could have probably got killed worse, but
You really shouldn't have opened that sketchy door to begin with. Rookie mistake.
I think if there's like one or two other answers, if I probably would have done them, I would have got killed badly. I don't know what the levels are here though. So
Yeah, I don't know either, but that was still freaking funny. Oh my gosh. This has been an absolute ton of fun. Thank you guys in the chat so much for joining us. Without you guys in the chat, we would not have a show.
Did you get any more tips?
No additional ones. So thanks to everyone who tipped. Thank you so much for supporting the channel. And special thanks to Tom for joining us tonight. I know he's a busy guy, so
fun. It was fun. It was a lot of fun.
Yeah, really fun, Tom. Thanks for joining. Same with Culture.
Yeah, both of you guys. Thanks so much for joining us.
And Amber, it was so lovely to talk to you finally.
Yes, with her cute haircut. I love
so
it. It's so cute.
She's so pretty.
Thank you.
Well, everyone, I think I have everyone's links in the description. Culture, I will add yours after the stream. Please subscribe to all these wonderful ladies who are here on the panel. Teamwork breaks the dream work. So before we head out, is there anything coming up from any of you that you would like to publicize?
Just tomorrow for me, I have a new episode of Infinite Hope that's going to be dropping because it's, every week I'm going to be doing it every Friday. It's good news. So check it out. And also Friday nights, we do Fantastic Four on John Talks' channel. Thanks, everybody.
Okay, cool. Anyone else?
Real quick. We have 1996 for the movies on Saturday, and Scream was premiered in 1996. I'm just letting you know.
I wonder what will be on Christy's list.
Of course.
Christy's movie stream on Saturdays is awesome. Christy has Tom on the
I
panel.
love that stream.
It's awesome. I have it on because I'm usually cleaning my house at that time, but I love it. I love that stream.
That's the stream that convinced me to watch Nightmare on Elm Street. So
there you
why it's happening.
And then
That's
don't you have a live stream?
Subscribe to the Pepsi channel.
I'm your boyfriend now, Nancy.
What'd you say, Christy?
I was saying, doesn't Culture have a live stream for tomorrow?
Oh yeah, I do. I just do the Friday pre-flight, which is like my predictions of what everybody's going to talk about for the weekend. So I really do focus on what's going to happen during the Friday night streams, like Friday Night Tights and the John Talks and Nina and all that. So I just kind of try to figure out what I think in Doomcock. I just try to figure out what everybody's going to talk about over the weekend. So it's just it's kind of a fun stream. I've been right pretty consistently, and I've only done 2 of them, so that's pretty good, right?
Ooh,
yeah, Culture's that show on Friday is really cool, really cool. Definitely check it out. It's I usually have to watch the repeat, but or I'm working and lurking, but
that's what I do.
Working and working, right? Definitely check it out. Anything else, Amber, Tom, Mads?
One thing, I'm sorry. Ryan Dyer sent you and I a little clip on Twitter and said, would love to see y'all react to this video. Do we want to do that before we head out?
Why not?
It's posted on Twitter.
Channel, yeah.
Okay, you know what? It's like 10 minutes long.
Okay, so then never mind.
Yeah, it's 10, but you know what? Since we're tagged in it, and Nina, if you want to like tag everyone in a panel on that that tweet, then we can react to it that way.
Okay.
Yeah, that'd be cool.
Okay.
Since it's so long and we're kind of like.
Yeah, no worries. I just wanted to make sure.
Okay, no problem. It'll be cool that way to have us all kind of react. So while we don't react in real time, at least we can on Twitter. So that would
absolutely.
Okay, Amber, Tom, Mads, you guys have anything?
I do have something special coming up. Whether it's going to be tomorrow or Monday, some point, that depends on whether how bad this cold is kicking my ass or not.
Later, haters.
Later, haters. Beyond that, tomorrow I'm also going to be hanging out with Maki on his live drawing stream.
Yay!
Nice. Amber, you have anything?
Can I say subscribe to Words Board?
Heck yeah.
Absolutely.
Yes, you can. You can pimp out your man.
Yeah.
Okay.
Heck yeah. Definitely do sub to Oris.
Pimp out that beard.
Exactly. I am hoping to have Ords on my lunchtime show.
Oh, that'd be awesome.
Ooh, nice.
Coming up pretty soon. So we're trying to hash some stuff out schedule wise. Tom, you got anything?
Rabies.
It's from the pet cemetery, isn't it? No.
Ooh, my goodness. I feel bad.
Cujo bit me.
Yeah, Cujo bit him. Cujo bit him.
Did that raccoon not put out?
Oh my.
So you had to go for the possum instead?
Did you watch South Park last night or something?
That trash panda.
Did you see Makini's question?
Pangolin,
Yes.
pangolin.
I would eat that, duh.
If somebody drops candy corn on your doorstep, what would you do? Throw
Throw
that
it
out.
back.
I'm not picking that up off the
Who
ground.
here likes candy corn? Does
I put
anyone
a sign on it that says free.
Nobody likes candy
Amber.
corn, Amber. Even the people who say they like it, they don't.
I like
Oh,
it.
I love candy corn. However,
Thank
candy
you.
corn, Oreos, or freaking culinary abomination, you need to burn it with fire.
There you go. There you go. At least we agree on that. At least we agree on that.
Before I forget, last thing, Thomas just tipped $2. Thank you so very much, Thomas. Appreciate it. He says, much love to the ladies of the Queen's Council. Thank you for all that you do. Keep doing it. One more week until I get to meet 2 of the queens. That's right, because you're going to be meeting Orange and Amber, right? Awesome.
Like
Awesome.
in person?
Yes, coming here.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, I'm excited.
Absolutely. So, Thomas, for you, on the way out, I'm going to play the clip that we played in the beginning of the show with all the horror movies attached to it. So we're going to do that. Before we leave out tomorrow, guys, I'm going to be live streaming at 12 noon for my lunch table series. And joining me is going to be Nerd Cookies.
Oh, really?
Yeah, Nerd Cookies.
Awesome.
Graciously said she's going to be on. So it's going to be a great time, 12 noon. Please come on out if you can check it out. If not, when we go live, please definitely do watch the repeat. And let's see, what else am I doing? Saturday at 7 p.m. I'll be on Rogue Entertainment. Sunday at 8 p.m. on my channel, Welcome to Florida live stream, and we will be talking about the most haunted places in Florida. And one of them I have been to several times.
I know one of them, Kathleen Kennedy's. You know what?
Oh, boom.
Oh my God. And with that, you guys, we are going to say goodnight. Please enjoy the repeat of the intro. Take care, and we will see you next time. Thanks for you.
Bye.
Bye.
Like scary movies?
Uh-huh.
What's your favorite scary movie? You have to have a favorite. What comes to mind?
Halloween.
Halloween.
No, the one with the guy in the white mask who walks around and stalks babysitters.
Halloween. The night he came home.
What's yours?
Guess.
Nightmare on Elm Street.
Nightmare on Elm Street.
Is that the one where the guy had knives for fingers?
Yeah, Freddy Krueger.
You never told me your name.
Why do you want to know my name?
I want to know who I'm looking at.